Ich gehöre längst nicht mehr zur Welt der Sterblichen. Ich fürchte hier nichts und niemanden. Willst du wissen, wer ich bin? Ich bin Vegeta!
Hello guys, it's Mr. Shockwave King here, and yes, you saw the title of the video, and in my opinion, it's just not possible. It's just not plausible in my mind for Itagaki to be anywhere closer to Miyata. It's not the fact that I hate Itagaki, it's just the fact that he's not in that level. But yes, you saw the title of the video. Yes, can or will Itagaki ever fight Miyata? And if he does, can Itagaki beat Miyata? Instead of just saying outright, no, you won't be able to. He won't be able to just because. I personally, it's not like Itagaki's a bad fighter. So how do I keep messing up? So I start off with Miyata here, and Miyata's like about 5'7", and you can say Miyata is on the weaker side since Itagaki is so young. We don't know how tall he'll get, but Miyata's basically at his weight limit, so we don't know how good he'll be able to be. We clearly saw it with the Randy Boy Jr. fight when all the reason Randy Boy Jr. started to win and when Miyata got tired. And, you know, Randy Boy Jr. is supposed to be some type of hot fight. In my opinion, he's not. He's not. He's not, and he never will. But yes, Miyata does have a great disadvantage here, and that is the fact that Miyata is just he's not in his perfect top tier condition. That's pretty much it. Even though he's been doing this in his entire career, at this point, Kimura, Sendo, his father, everyone knows that Miyata's body can't take much more of this. It just can't. Not at all. So, is it got good that some things go for him? Like, the whole youth thing doesn't make any difference at all, because, AJ Dante proved that, and Teke proved that with Ippo, because, you know, Teke might have been old, but Ippo was catching them uppercuts, like, left, right, and Ippo was just... You can get this old man giving Ippo the chicken legs. He was wobbling and dobbling. So that nah. But Miyata got things like the jump counter, the motionless jab, the sway, the I forgot that uppercut counter he did against Randy Boy Jr. But he got a lot of things. He got footwork. He can go do the flipper jab just like Miyata. He got a lot of abilities, and the guy got some similar things. But Itagaki is not like a counter specialist. He just got fast hands. Those fast hands allow him to do some good counters, yeah. But it's not like Miyata where it's just like, yeah, this is like a definite thing. This is like, this is his specialty. It's not. But he does have fast hand. He does have the Itagaki / Sugar Ray Leonard / Muhammad Ali shuffle. He does have the things like the I'm trying to recall this. Itagaki has some other stuff aside from good footwork and monster speed. But he is called the genius. But he's mainly called the genius because of his footwork and the way he's able to move around the ring and his sharp instincts. Not because Miyata was called the genius because this man was a counter specialist. He was a monster. I don't really hate Itagaki. I do have a problem with his father and the way he just said, Kimura can get thrown under the bus. If you can get thrown under the bus, yeah. After they someone. And the main reason that has come to mind is somebody say, did it start with Ayami? No, in my opinion, it didn't start with Ayami. It started with the whole. Remember that Itagaki has been staring down Ippo for a while. We saw that infamous shot where just like I think after he fought like I don't know if I think it is after he fought Ayami, where it's just like how close I am towards you, how close I am towards you, Ippo, how far away from you am I, huh? How far am I? And it was just like, he just wanted to see how far he can go. And you can see throughout the series, one big weakness of Itagaki, if Itagaki was even fighting Miyata, is his mindset. Miyata wouldn't care. Miyata, this is just his normal thing, this is his job. And when it comes to Itagaki, it seems like he's more focused on showing Ippo what he can do at times. And this has happened multiple times in the series, especially when Ippo became a corner. He's still looking for Ippo's validation, which is why Ayami is better than Itagaki in that sense. He don't want to be the next Makunouchi. He want to be the man that beats Makunouchi. And that's the biggest difference between the two. This is why Ayami dropped like Itagaki in the second round. Because Ayami just like he pointed out earlier back during the new challenger, right after the Ippo became champion. And I think it's like slightly after he fought him. And I know this is before he fought him and now. I didn't join, as much as about Makunouchi, I didn't join boxing to become his student, to become his second. I joined to defeat Makunouchi. And that was his goal. That's always been his goal. Itagaki's been focused on, I gotta do it fast, I gotta do it better, I gotta do it strong. Sendo had a reason. Sendo was gonna directly fight Ippo. And that's what it was. That was what he was gonna do. There was no, maybe I'll just do this and that, and then I'll join and then me and him become the best of old friends. Now it's just, Ayami, I enjoy fighting you, Mokunoguchi, but I want to beat you, man. Yeah, that's where Ayami wanted to fight. You know, the fact that this man had the gall to say he want to fight Sendo or Miyata is suicide. Ayami, you're not ready, alright? You're not ready. If Ippo wasn't ready, you're not ready, little Jimmy. You're not ready. Because no matter how stronger Ippo have gotten, we still remember that spar back when Ippo was still active. Before he fought Gonzalez. Like anything, like you can say anything about Ippo post Gonzalez, but anything pre Gonzalez, in my opinion, nah, that was Ippo legit. Alright, that was Ippo in his best form. Alright, you're not getting much better. So I say Sendo's excellent sparring it is what it is. In my personal opinion. My personal opinion, of course. But Ayami is Ayami. But when the first Itagaki is a good fight. Excellent fight. The way he destroyed Kurosawa and Seneki, two opponents with the same amount of speed, even though Itagaki was faster, Seneki was not going down. I might be saying his name wrong, but you know, the Speed King, the original Speed King, I was traumatized when I saw Seneki lose to Itagaki. It wasn't fair. He tried so hard, and he made him retire after that also. No. What happened? What did they do to you, Seneki? You was the Speed King. You was my inspiration. that genius took him away. That smart animal, that supposed genius done took Seneki from us. But yeah. But how I feel the personal fight would go, I believe that it's about 7. It's 7 or 6 or 5 in Miyata's favor. Miyata's is better. No matter how weak he is, I'm pretty sure Miyata can drop Itagaki in the first round. And technically you can say Ippo's been weak for a while. Like the accumulated damage was getting to him. I think like what that bantamweight champion, or like if some champion Ippo fought and he got his ass whooped, and Miyata just like, you know, he's strong. The truth was Miyata was holding back so much he was sad. And then when we went to that championship match in the world level, he got the shit beat out of him like a dog. So it's just yeah, Ippo's been getting weak for a while. So. But it is a very interesting match. I just give more favor towards Miyata. And not the fact that he's a veteran. It's just the fact that overall he's a better fighter. He got more weapons and tactics. And sure, Itagaki is a genius. He can overcome his weaknesses when he wants to. Unless he gets frustrated. And unless he's calm. Miyata don't really have that problem. Miyata just focused on getting the job done. That's usually how Miyata is. It's just... He's Miyata. Like, the translator pointed out... I didn't think about this, but... Miyata rarely smiles throughout the series. And when he started smiling when Sendo started to spar, it was very unusual for Miyata. It was very unusual, very unusual. Why do I keep falling? But yeah, I say it'd be an excellent matchup. I say it'd be the perfect fight, but I give it to Miyata because if Itagaki can't beat Miyata or wear him out in like the first 5 rounds, if he cannot do that. Oh, I say if Miyata can't beat Itagaki in the first 5 rounds, it's a disadvantage to Miyata. But if Itagaki can't hold back Miyata for 5 rounds, then he's done. He's finished. Like with Randy Boy Jr., who was getting, you'd be able to see the blood, and you get to see, you start seeing the blood, and Miyata just pow, left, right, 1-2, pounding his face in the hamburger. It's just like, I'm sorry, I'm permanently disappointed about Randy Boy Jr. I personally just don't like him. Because like that fight was nothing but Miyata got tired, and because Miyata was just dominating. You want to split a switch hitting out of nowhere, but no, it's not. It wasn't really a threat at all, in my opinion. And you know, it is just my opinion, but that's just. I think it's just a me type of thing. I don't know. But to conclude, what do I think about Miyata versus Itagaki? What do I think about Itagaki and his skill as a genius and everything like that? I do believe that Itagaki would be a strong opponent. I'm not saying Itagaki would be easy, alright? It's going at least 10-9 rounds. But I don't believe Miyata is at the point where he's that weak where he cannot beat Itagaki. Because back when Ippo was still fighting, the whole weight management, it was a problem, but it wasn't severe. Only time the weight management got severe is when Ippo stopped boxing. And then Miyata pretty much stopped caring. That's pretty much what happened. There is no in between. There is no maybe this and that. Miyata stopped caring about boxing when Ippo stopped boxing. Cause like, at this point he's just like Ippo. He's just like, if I can't fight Miyata, back when Miyata chose to fight Randy Boy Jr. like an idiot, it was just like, if I can't fight it, then what's the point? And you have to rediscover that point with, you know, Jimmy Fister and, you know, the hurricane punches back and forth, destroying each other's faces. So Miyata has grown significantly, but not Itagaki too far away, because Itagaki is yet to be national champ, and the way he was destroyed by Ayami is sad, by overconfidence and stupidity. That's the thing, Itagaki is still naive, Seneki is not. There's a reason why he had so much problem against Seneki, because Seneki is not no random guy. He is a seasoned veteran in the A-class tournament. He's not a game. Straightforward and focused. Over here talking to his legs like they're real persons. Come on, boys. But Itagaki, it's still like Shinoda told him to calm down. It's just he was going all over the place. Seneki was still keeping up with him. And it's like certain mental problems like that, because if a fight like that was to happen, is Miyata was to see Ippo, or is Miyata was to hear that Ippo was spawned with Sendo in Mexico? Now I could be wrong with the writer here, but I'm pretty sure he get inspired somewhere. Or have to try to show Ippo that, you know, you can send your student up here to face me, but he's not good enough. He's not good enough. I do feel Ippo Sendo I do see Miyata would feel a type of way if that fight was to go through. And it'll be nothing good in my opinion for Miyata and for Itagaki. Because Itagaki can easily lose. Even though Itagaki can easily beat Miyata, depending on how long the fight goes, Itagaki is just not on Miyata's level yet. Miyata's experience, the only thing we haven't yet to see what Miyata's experience with is those speedy type characters. We've seen Mishiba deal with him, we've seen what Ippo deal with him. No, we've seen what Mishiba deal with as fast in-fighter, not a fast outboxer. Ippo dealt with multiple, like with Michael Gecko, or Freddy Gonzalez, or Wooly. He fought multiple guys with speed outboxer, but with Miyata, besides from like sparring with Kimura, he has fought a outboxer before, back when he was trying to train Kimura to fight Misha, but he haven't fought like a legitimate speedy outboxer that I've seen yet, He has fought them harder in fighters multiple times, and how Ippo was like, I would have done the exact same thing. Miyata won. So it is a close fight, but I still give it to Miyata. Miyata is still stronger, Miyata is still better. To me, it's not a conversation of who's better, my favorite. It's not, because I admit that Jack would lose to to Pickle. He'll get destroyed. I like both characters, but it is what it is. When it comes to Itagaki and Miyata, it's a similar thing. Like Ayami is not fighting Sendo and winning. He's getting destroyed. He's getting murdered. It's not going past 5 rounds, in my opinion. Because Sendo at this point is just a monster, and Ayami don't really have any moves. Besides from the liver blow, he don't have no significant uppercut. He's an excellent in-fighter with no moves. But Itagaki got the shuffle and all this in the taunt, but against Miyata is like a genius. He's the prodigy here. He won't fall for them cheap tricks, in my opinion. But maybe I just view Miyata on too much on the high bar. Maybe it's just that. I don't know. But yeah, guys, been your boy, Mr. Shockwave King, and that's basically my opinions about what I think about it. If Itagaki was to fight Miyata, how would I think the fight go? Who do I think would win? Because I strongly believe that Miyata would easily beat it. Not easily, I say if it go past the 6th round, Miyata would have a serious problem. Just like with Randy Boy Jr. I won't deny that Miyata's biggest weakness is the fact that he's still in featherweight. Technically, he's becoming a weight bully. He's too tall and he's outside the weight, to the point where he's literally doing damage to his body. So theoretically, you can call him a weak weight bully, but he's been in that weight class and made for that weight class for years now. So the fact that he's got taller and chosen not to move up, it's not like it's 100% in his favor, because there are people who's just as tall as Miyata in the featherweight class, as in Alfredo El Gonzalez. So it's not like he's 5'11" in the featherweight class. So, but again, I should have shut my mouth with that one. I don't know. But yeah, guys, that's been my quick thoughts about if Itagaki was able to challenge Miyata for the FLB title or anything like that, and just go over the head of Ayami, and just to push forward his career. Because even then, where's Itagaki going with his career? It's like he's in the same situation of Boyoki and Kimura. It's like Itagaki has fought nobody outside of Japan. Miyata was fighting guys before outside Japan for a while now. And is that any detriment to Ippo? To a certain, in a way, yes, in a way, not. And the reason it is because Ippo, you know, it's just like he wasn't ready for the world stage when it gets to K. He was like he haven't cleared like the entire division like AJ Dante did, and there was like nobody else who's top tier to face off. That's pretty much AJ Dante did, in my opinion. I could be wrong, but he cleared out the entire division. There was nobody else to fight, and it's just only thing left was the world anyway. Now he did skip over the Pacific champion, which I don't know why, but I guess he thought it was good enough without it. Because Ippo did the exact same thing with Freddy Gonzalez, and you know, even though the Miyata fight was never going to happen, so that's the reason why Ippo had to skip over him. He already was fighting Royal Rangers, but when AJ Dante did it, he fought one of the guy that was like on the world level, and he got destroyed by Ricardo Martinez. Yeah, he could have won, but he got murdered. Broken hand, broken jaw. He's just like, I'm retiring now. It's enough that Takamura was making fun of him, calling him an old man, but AJ Dante just didn't have it. In my opinion, he was just not made for it. So, Itagaki still have a long way to go, just like Hayami. Hayami haven't really fought any tough knit opponents, because Ippo did destroy somebody in the first round like Hayami has been doing. Kurosawa is the proven evidence. The fight against Kurosawa was so bad, we got the entire fight through his perspective. Nah. So, both of those fighters are not ready for a Miyata or a Sendo, because Sendo has been destroying Mexicans for a while now. He's been called the Mexican killer by the Mexicans themselves. This man's a monster. You don't mess with Sendo. He's always been like that. And that's the biggest problem with Sendo, because it's just like, Ayame or Itagaki will go against Sendo. They'll get murdered. They're just, even if Sendo was to lose to Freddy Gonzalez and was to fight them punch drunk, he would murder them. Because he already destroyed Seneki, just like how Itagaki destroyed Seneki, but it took much longer of a time. When Sendo broke Ippo's time, that was like, wait, what? What? Really? It was just like, yeah, I was trying to beat Ippo's time. And the way Itagaki did it, it's just like, it's not the same way. It wasn't the same way at all. So I don't think it's faster than Sendo. I don't believe it was. But Miyata is, some might say he's based off of Sugar Ray Leonard and like a burst nut. I didn't know that George Murakawa had a boxing gym, but if you didn't know that, he does. And if you didn't think the Takamura statue is real, it is real. It is. I was doing research for Miyata. I just quickly look at the wiki and it was like, wait, what is real? What? But yeah, it's real. Just look up JB Sports over there in Japan, and yeah, the Takamura statue is real, boys and girls. But yeah, that's just my quick thoughts about if the guy were to go against Miyata. It just, I don't think they're on that level yet, Iyami or Itagaki. They haven't fought anybody outside Japan. Because when Ippo did start fighting people outside of Japan, it wasn't a one-sided fight. Ippo was struggling. Wooly, Marlon Greco, he was getting destroyed, eating hamburgers. He was just eating concrete during the entire fight, especially against Wooly. Wooly beat him so bad, it was sad. Wooly was 17 and had so much talent that when he went against Ippo, was a world ranker. Wooly was a monster. So I say Wooly could be the future featherweight champion, in my opinion, but who knows. But yeah, that's been your Boomer Shockwave King. That's been my thoughts about if Itagaki could beat Miyata. But yeah, I also still gonna make a video about if will Itagaki ever leave, but I'll get into that another video. It's been Boomer Shockwave King, and peace.